Amid ongoing offensives on multiple fronts by pro-government forces against the ISIS terrorist group across Syria, the Palmyra combat zone remains highly active. In this area of operations, the Syrian Arab Army and its allies have slowly been creeping forward amid a fanatic ISIS defense. Between the 25th to the 27th of January, the pro-government forces continued to expand the buffer zone around the T4 military airbase to both the north and the south. In the south, the water-extracting village of Ba'ir al-Fawa'ira was liberated on the 25th, whilst in the north, the pro-government forces expelled ISIS terrorists from two hilltops belonging to the Jabal Tias mountain chain on the 26th. All advances made during this time were done under the cover of key fire support assets belonging to the Russian Aerospace Forces and the Syrian Arab Army. Whilst the Russian Aerospace Forces provided close air support in the form of attack helicopters, the Syrian Arab Army used heavy artillery, including rocket forces, to shatter the front ahead of their advance. The ongoing consolidated offensives against ISIS by the pro-government forces, not only at the Palmyra front but also in the eastern parts of Aleppo province, have been made possible by a reduction in the military activities of the so-called moderate opposition against the Syrian Arab Army. There are two reasons for this reality. First, the Astana peace talks, to which many of the so-called opposition factions are attending, is forcing them to keep their anti-government military activities to a minimum as they hope to gain some kind of political revenue via the use of diplomatic means. It is worth mentioning that many of the non-ISIS militant groups, Salafists and Islamists alike, have now lost almost all of the military leverage they once held for the best part of 2016. Their defeats in various battles around Aleppo and their eventual expulsion from the city itself in December of 2016 represents the largest contributing factor of this reality. Secondly, the so-called rebel civil war in Idlib province, which currently rages with great intensity, is also serving to tie down the military resources of major militant groups such as Jabhat Fatah al-Sham, Nuruddin al-Zinki and Arar al-Sham, which may otherwise be used in operations against the pro-government forces. This factor alone is likely enough to effectively neutralize the so-called moderate opposition threat to Damascus so long as it remains a reality.